Hey guys, Raid0AU, and welcome to a new Let's Play of 7 Days to Die. Now, Alpha 13, much anticipated and much waited for, has finally come out, and they've just released the first update to Alpha 13, so this is currently running Alpha 13.1, as you can see up there in the top right hand corner. So I've had a little bit of experience with 7 Days to Die, but to be honest I haven't played much in quite a while. So and with all the new updates that they've done in all the changes they've made in the Alpha 13, it's almost a completely different game, or certainly it's a vastly different game to what it was even from Alpha 12. So I'm no expert in this, and certainly there'll be things in here that I'll be learning as we go along. So we'll see how we go. So really, first thing you're going to be wanting to do in when you start up a game is you're going to be wanting just to collect a few resources. So you want some wood, you want some grass, or some plant fibres, and some rocks. Now basically one change they've made is now things don't drop on the ground and you have to then pick them up. It automatically goes into your inventory. You can see there as I'm punching these on the bottom right hand side, it shows what I'm picking up. And we just need to now get some sticks. Just remember to pick up the stones and things as we're going along. Picking up the cotton. Cotton's important. And to get wood, basically from previous versions, there's now no longer sticks or twigs or branches and wood and planks and things like that. There is now just wood. So it's all just one resource. So you can come up to a tree and just punch it. You'll see there something new in the Alpha 13 is the health bar on the item that you're accessing. So the down arrow means that we're degrading it, and you'll see on the once again on the right hand side down the bottom, it just tells us when we're picking some stuff up. So that should be enough to make. So first thing we're going to want to make is a stone axe. That just makes harvesting things easier. This is the new crafting menu that they have. So you've got a number of different tabs up here: basics, buildings, resources, ammo, tools, so on and so forth. And also, if you click on an item in your inventory, it has this recipes here, and it will show you all the recipes you can make. So we've made our stone axe, and also what we're going to want to make is want to make some clothing, because one of the new things in here as well is a new temperature system. So you're now affected by temperature. And so I'd probably advise, like, one of the first things you want to make is a full set of fibre gear. And what we'll do is we'll just collect a bit more wood. See, it's a lot easier to do that obviously with a stone axe. Skill in tailoring is now level 2. Basically, that's a new, another new inclusion in Alpha 13. Is there is a skill system in this now, so you level up your skills in doing various things, and the higher your skills, the faster you'll do things, and the better quality you'll create when you're crafting stuff and things like that. So what we'll do is we will. Did I make 2 shirts? I made 2 shirts. No, I didn't. Sorry. That's my mistake. You'll see here that each of these items has a number underneath it, and that's like the quality of them. And that improves basically as your skills goes up. I'm not 100% sure how the calculations worked on that. If anyone knows, then please let me know. This is the character screen. Now I am playing a female at the moment. Apparently there's a bit of a bug going on with the character screen with male characters, so rather than risk having a problem, then basically I'll play a female character. And we'll just equip everything. And you see here we've got core temperature. Core temperature is not correct. Basically, it can't be core temperature because some of the temperatures it lets you get to, you would be dead. So this has got to be like skin temperature or just overall temperature type thing. So basically, like any survival game, the initial parts is really about gathering resources. The difference, I suppose, with 7 Days to Die, although it's not that different, is you do need to look to be finding yourself some shelter before night. Anyone familiar with this game will notice a few changes here with the HUD, and basically all we've got on the bottom left hand side now is our stamina and our health. Food and thirst is now on the character screen. It will pop up when it reaches certain levels, so at 75% it'll pop up, at 50% it'll pop up, and I believe when you hit 25% it'll stay up, it'll stay on there to indicate that you're 25% or lower. Now the other thing you'll notice here is down on the stone X on my toolbar down there, there's a little green bar that's almost empty now, so that's the durability of the item. So basically you can just repair it now straight from this screen. It just takes some small stones to do that. Often worth doing that initially, but as you level your skills up, what you'll be wanting to do is you will want to make yourself new items, because you'll get better quality items as you level up your skills. So pick that cotton. So we'll just have a quick look at the map screen. Oh, I'll just loot this bird's nest. Always loot bird's nests if you find them. Feathers are good for making arrows, and that's one of the next things that we're going to be wanting to do. In fact, we might be able to do that now. Yep, wooden bow, we'll craft that. And can we make arrows? We should be able to make arrows. Weapons, arrows. If you hold shift down and click on the item, it'll automatically put in as many as you can make. And the difference, sorry, a bit of a frog in the throat there. The difference between this and previous versions is you don't have to wait for the whole thing to finish. As it makes each individual one, it will put it into your inventory. So it's a bit more useful. I'm just going to rearrange that a little bit, put it over there. Alright, we'll continue on. I'm just going to gather a bit more wood. I'm going to need lots of wood. But really what we're looking for initially is they've put some prefab buildings in here, and there's some new ones that they've put in which are designed to help someone initially when they're first starting out. And basically what it means is there's not a lot of loot in them, but there's no real zombies around them either, and it gives you an area just to kind of base yourself to start off with before you start exploring, and maybe set a spawn point and things like that. The other thing is they've added chickens into the game, which if you kill a chicken, basically you will be able to get feathers and meat. And I can see one over in the distance there running around. And when you're chopping things down, you may have noticed there on the bottom right hand side, you actually get a bonus for completely chopping it down. So it's worthwhile if you're going to start chopping something down to continue to chop it down until it's actually gone. So I'll just pick up a few more of those as we're running through, just punching. There is a, I believe it's an athletic skill or something like that, which has an effect on that. Some more. Grab those feathers. Grab that rock as we go past. Now you can mine these boulders as well. You'll get some iron from there, and also rock. We'll just head up here and just have a look and see if there's anything we can see. There's a zombie over there. Was it? Oh, maybe it wasn't a zombie. Looks like it was a deer. I just caught a glimpse of it. Looks like we might have a change of biome over there into the plains. I'll just head over there just to yeah. Arrows, I can make another 4 arrows. I can only make 4. Stone. I need stone. Alright, let's go back to that boulder and we'll start mining that boulder. Need stone to make the arrows. Make sure we've got a decent number of arrows. Also, when you're travelling around now, basically if you go uphill, you walk slower, and if you go downhill, you go faster. So that's something to bear in mind, especially if you're trying to run away from things. So I'm just going to repair that again. Okay, as you can see, repairing doesn't take very long at all. And then you'll see the same thing. Same thing happens with all items on here. They now have this bar that goes down as you're mining. So during this playthrough, as we get ourselves established, or at least we get ourselves a place where we can stay overnight and things like that, I'll do a lot of mining and chopping down of trees and things like that off camera. But just initially here, I think it's important to show it due to the changes that they've made to the harvesting system. So we'll just get a few more and then we'll head off. Now, arrow. There we go. Now I can craft all the arrows. What's next? 29 small stone. We've got 20 iron fragments. I do want to make myself a club, but it'd be nice if we could find a road or something like that. Just gather a few more rocks. It'd be nice to find a bit of metal and try and make the reinforced club, I think it is. Yep. Alright. So we'll make ourselves a new stone axe. Okay, I'll take that out and add those back in. Okay, a new stone axe. Almost finished with this one. We might as well finish it off. So you see their skill in weaponsmithing is now leveled up to level 2. There we go. It's the same with all resources, that you get a bonus if you completely mine it. So let's have a look at our map. Alright, so yeah, we've got to change a biome over here. Got some stuff over here that we might want to have a look at. We'll just do it. Oh, there's our first zombie. Not going to worry too much about him. More looking to explore around the place. Alright, so it looks like it goes into like a desert biome over here, maybe? Is that desert or is that plains? Looks like that's probably plains. So plains are a little bit hotter. All the different biomes have different temperature settings now. So, and desert obviously is very hot. Still get some rather strange formations in random generation, like that hill over there is interesting. It'd be nice if it... Oh, there's a rabbit. Be nice if we could find a road or something like that. Oh, there's a form of road. Now the other thing they've changed is loot timers and crafting timers are now mandatory. You can't disable them. In previous versions you used to be able to set that as an option to have instant crafting and looting. Can't do that now because it's all tied into the skill system. And the more you loot and craft, the faster you'll become at it. So have a look up this way. A lot more cars around the place now, but the loot in them is pretty poor. They've added more cars in because you can now or salvage from the cars. In fact, I wonder if I can do that from... All I want is some scrap. So let's see if we get some scrap metal. Doesn't look like it. You need something like a wrench or something like that to harvest from those. So, but this here is you get some of these outcrops now. So there's some coal here. We'll grab some of that. It's useful for cooking and smelting and things like that. You find these scattered about the place, so always worthwhile keeping your eyes out for it. Now they've said that they have randomised the ore underground again, so basically you should be able to get ore by digging down. You don't need to have to necessarily go to the caves all the time, but we'll see. We'll check that out. Alright. Now, I'll let that one get destroyed because I want to actually build a new one. So I want to see if I get a higher level one this time. Crafting it also with the timers on there, it looks like they are a bit faster than they have been in previous versions. They're set to a fast rate, not too fast, because obviously you'd have a problem there that... Oh, got a nurse. Nurses are... and there's a house there. Now you notice there that I managed to get a knockdown on her. Always worthwhile taking out nurses. we've got a house over here. We've got some water here, which is great. I'm not sure if this is one of the new type of houses or not. I'll just take this zombie out. Zombie animations are now all motion captured. So, makes them a little bit harder to hit or get a headshot on sometimes because they're swaying about a lot more. But they also have the new stun system in, so there is a chance of them getting knocked down like those ones did, and you get a stun bonus to damage if they're currently stunned when you attack them. Now we'll just have a look around here. Looks like a decent looking house. This is looking like one that might be a good option for at least an initial base. Like somewhere I can use as a base of operations. Now most of these, yeah, basically this looks like it's one of the, yeah, it is. It's one of the new prefab buildings, and basically what you'll find with these is that they're in a pretty trash state when you come across them, but you can repair it all and things like that. So we just go around and just it's always worth having a look around. This looks like a pretty good spot, I'd have to say. Check out the map. So we've got some water over here nearby, which is great. Yeah, so I think this is where I'm going to be calling. I'm going to be calling this home tonight. So we'll go and show you inside. Basically, I'll clear a lot of these trees and things like that out. And you see, it's pretty trashed. So we can open the door. There we go. And as you see, there's really nothing in here worth looting. So, but how much wood have I got? Got heaps of wood. So now, using any of the tool or any of what's regarded as a repair tool, basically, if you right click on something, you'll see there now it's got the arrow going up. And so, any of these blocks that are missing there, I want to block off the windows. And basically, you just want to go around and just secure it, especially for the first night. Construction tools are now level 4. Okay. Just fill in some of these holes. Now basically you can repair anything as long as you've got the resources in your inventory to be able to do it. So in this case, all I really need at the moment is wood. I've got plenty of wood in there, but I dare say I'm getting low on it now. So may be a point of needing to go out and gather some more. But we just fill in bits that just look a bit dicey. There we go. And if I remember this, yep. Alright, so we want to fill some of these in. Get that one. There we go. You kind of get the idea there that basically you can do that with all of them. You can go around and eventually, you know, it's going to look like a new place. You know, it's certainly something that you could use as your main base if you wanted to, and until I've explored around the area, I don't really know what's around the area. This is a random generated map. Everything's on default, all the options, so I've left everything as default, and the seed I'm using is land down under A13. Thought that was apt considering that I'm in Australia. And we just for the sake of it, I'm just filling in the holes. So as you can see, it's pretty crapped out at the moment, but we'll work on that. Make sure you pick up all the any rubbish and things like that that's around the place. Worth looting everything. And if I'm going to use this as my initial base, just base of operations initially, then what I'm going to want to do is clear around it so that it just opens things up. Now, how are we going for time? So, alright, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Basically, zombies start running at 10 o'clock, so you need to bear that in mind. And I think about 4 o'clock in the morning they stop running. I'd have to test that and check it for you. See if we can't get a. Search him. Get some items off him. So yeah, so that's episode 1 in our Let's Play of Alpha 13 in 7 Days to Die. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. This is Raid 0AU, signing out.